So you want to learn how to play Viper like a professional on Icebox? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome back to Esports Driven. Today we'll be covering all the things you need to know to master Viper on Icebox, one of her strongest maps. Let's talk defense first. On the A side, Viper Wall is used to cross on top of the 410 container. To make it work, go to Boiler and make sure the wall crosses like that. It will slow the attackers down on their way onto site and deny all the vision from the top 410. In the last Masters at Copenhagen, most teams were using an alternate wall, not going on the top of the container. Both are good, you can try both and choose the one that fits better the situation. If you want to get aggressive control on A, you can throw this wall. It'll make the attackers cross it multiple times, giving you many angles to play in. For the Poison Cloud, it's very good to place it on the default plant spot here. Remember to use mollies when the spike gets planted. Here are two easy mollies you can throw from screens to deny the plant and deal damage. When your ultimate is ready and you want to use it on A, make sure to use these two pits. The first one will cover everything around the orb, making your opponents think twice about pushing through. To make it work, take the zipline at the very start of the round and go on top of the pipes. Aim like I do and be careful for any recon util that could reveal your position. If you prefer to be safe, pro players also use this one. Stand on the rafters and aim in front of you. It won't cover as far as the first one, but the site will be completely yours. Now let's take a look at B. As Viper, you have many different setups that you can use around here. The first one is the default retake wall. Position here and throw it like I do. It'll give you cover to retake the site as the enemies will be behind it. If you want to hold anyone peeking into B main early, use this wall. It can help your teammate holding with an operator too. You can push and take an aggressive off angle, surprising the attackers. There's three different orbs you can use. The first one on the default plant spot like the usual.
Planting in the smoke, dead. Let's go.
The second one right here will give you some kind of a one-way if you play behind yellow or on site, but you can hide inside it too. It can help you get some cheesy kills on eco rounds. The third one is right here and allows your Chamber, Jet, or Reyna to play in this angle by the yellow container and get away for free. You might even be able to catch a Sage off guard with the wall in hand. If you play retake on B, it will be good to leave the wall on A to help your teammates there while you solo hold B off your smoke. You need to stay alive, so use your mollies to slow the plant and fall back. Want to use your Viper pit on B? Here's the best two options you can go for. The first one is in front of the plant spot, making it very dangerous for the enemies to plant. Be careful as they could wrap around yellow. The second one is up in front of main. It will slow them down on their way in and allows you to play in cheeky angles. Let's talk about the attack now. Viper is key to push the site safely and find lurk timings on mid. On the A site, position in front of this door and make sure the wall goes on top of screens. It'll cover the bottom screen's peak too. For your Poison Cloud, you can place it on the spike when you plant for post-plant lineups, or you can use it to cover the defenders peeking from rafters. The last option is the best for slow or lurk rounds. Throw it mid, position in front of this arrow on the ground and aim like I do. It's a very forgiving lineup. This smoke will allow you to sneak up into the defender's territory. It will be denying any info from anyone watching under the tube too. You're attacking A and your ultimate is available. Use it right here. It'll cover the whole right side of back site, allowing you to play under rafters safely. This weird Viper pit is very good. It covers a big chunk of kitchen and allows you to plant on top of the B site. Here's how you can do it. Stand against this box and aim on the floor. When you attack the B site, you will need to do this diagonal wall, cutting the site in half and preventing any defender snowman or top site from peeking. You don't really need your smoke, so you can use it on mid or on the spike. On the B site, it's common to see this pit. It will allow you to play the post plant easier while decaying the defenders. Snakebite mollies will be your best friends in this situation. Let's now cover the juicy part of post plant lineups. I will show you the 4 usual plant spots on A and the main one on B. On A, you can plant the spike safely here, even if it's not the best option. Position yourself in the middle of this wall and aim at the middle of this first line on the roof. Simply left click. If the spike is planted by the generator, stand in the same spot and aim at the middle of the second line on the roof, just to the right of the first lineup. A simple left click will do the work. If the spike is planted by the rope, again, stand in the same spot and this time look for this corner on the roof. Left click and it will perfectly land on the spike. If the spike is planted topside in nest, you'll need to change position and go in the middle of the right wall. Aim on the bottom right of this red arrow and throw your molly. It will cover the spike like that. It's way easier on B, as there's only one good way to plant the spike. To prevent the defuse, come on top of this box and aim like I do on the yellow container. Left click and it will cover the default plant spot perfectly. If you like this Viper guide, take a look at this playlist on the right where we have a lot of other lineup and setup guides that you might enjoy. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.